I've written my goals down 10,000 times. Here's what I've learned from doing this. Before, when I was a broke D-student skateboarder that was going nowhere in my life, I really didn't know what to do with my life. But let me ask you a question. How are you supposed to know what to do if you don't know where you're going? If you read 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, one of the #1 rules is always start with the end in mind. Always start with your goals. The thing with goals is they're constantly moving. You have your big picture goals, your 3-year visions, the stuff that's really gonna light you up, like making 50 grand every 2 weeks, living in the Caribbean, these types of big dreams. And then there's smaller kind of milestones. And the thing is, you're taking daily steps every single day. You have to constantly be writing down your goals, the same goal over and over and over and over again every single morning. When I was first starting to crush internet marketing, I was writing down, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm making $500 a day. Now I'm making $1,000 a day. Now I'm making $2,000 a day. I would write that down every single time, 20 times every single morning to prime my subconscious, to prime the subconscious mind to know exactly what it's looking for, exactly where we're going. So you have your big goals and then you have your short milestones. One of the best goals I found for milestone setting, by the way, is doubling your high score. I remember wanting to make $10,000 a month on the internet. I knew if I could do that, that would be a fucking miracle and I could completely change my life. But you know what? After 4 years of struggling and failing and never even getting to $5,000 a month in sales, I realized this goal is fucking with my head, okay? I'm not even making $1,000 a month in sales. Why am I focusing on these big things? I need to set the milestone lower. I need to keep my big vision because that's what's exciting, but I need to start at the bottom and just start making tiny progress. 1 sale is better than no sale. 2 sales is better than 1 sale. And a 5 out of 10 product is better than a 2 out of 10 product. I realized that I'm gonna start setting the goal, double your high score. Anything more than double is too much and anything less than double is too low. It was the simple idea of what's the most amount of money you've made in a month? Let's divide that by 30, right? What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a day? And then if I could just double my daily high score, then maybe my monthly high score will eventually double. And that's what happened. And as I began to double the high score over years, I would continually write my goals down. Over 10,000 times I've written my goals down. And if you write your goals down 10,000 times, the more you do that, the more you write them down by hand, you begin to see visually, you begin to see yourself achieving this goal. You always write it down in the present. Never say the word want, never say the word need. If you're consistently saying the word I want, I need, I will, all of those words will create a life where you still want it, right? Where you still need it. You're just affirming to yourself that you still want this thing. And guess what? Someone who wants something is someone who doesn't have something, and you're only going to create a life where you continue to want it. So you will never have it. Write your goals down and set clear plans in order to achieve them. Write it down in the affirmative, like you already have it, as you begin to visualize yourself already having these things. If you want to change the fruits, you got to change the roots. And you got to start by going deep in your subconscious mind and planting these new seeds. And you do that through visualization, through goal setting, and through affirmations. Write your goals down every morning, the same goal. Write it down and break it into the chunks. What's the next milestone you must cross? If you want to make $1 million in a month, okay, you got to get to $500,000 a month. You got to get to $250,000. You got to get to 100 grand, 50 grand, 20 grand, 10 grand, 5 grand, 2 grand. There are specific milestones you must cross to hit these big numbers. And I'm telling you, you can do it. You can create a life beyond your wildest dreams if you just keep setting goals and staying focused on the end in mind. Follow your gut. Follow the gut. If there's something that you are attracted to, there's a reason for it. You're supposed to have one of these things. You're supposed to follow yourself and follow your gut and follow your dharma. Follow God's plan. Write your goals down every day and set plans for them. It is a fundamental key to success. And if you do it long enough, you'll begin to manifest the life beyond anything you could ever imagine. This is Peter Kell. See you later.